we shall start solving section 1, and we shall start with question number 1. Simplify root 5 plus 3 over root 5 minus 2. Give the answer in the form a plus b root c, where a, b, and c are integers. So this kind of a question is from the topic cells, a form 3 topic, and this requires us to do what's called multiplying by the conjugate. So the conjugate, you can see that the denominator is root 5 minus 2. So we shall have to multiply the numerator and the denominator by root 5 plus 2. So we shall have root 5 plus 3 over root 5 minus 2. Then I'm saying we multiply up and down by the conjugate, which is root 5 plus 2. How do we know it's plus 2? Because we're considering that, which is minus. So you do that up and you also do it down. So we have ended up with this kind of a thing. Now let's start with the numerator. So the numerator is root 5 plus 3 into root 5 plus 2. So what this requires us to do is to open the brackets. So this would be root 5 into root 5 plus 2, then plus 3 into root 5 plus 2. So you start with the first number, you multiply it by the whole of the second number in the second bracket, that is, plus the second number multiplied by the whole of the bracket, the second bracket, that is. So let's open the bracket. So root 5 times root 5 will be root 25, which is 5. Now remember, there's a plus there, although it's not written. So plus root 5 times plus 2 will be plus 2 root 5. All right, moving on to the next one. Plus 3 times root 5 will be plus 3 root 5, and 3 times 2 will be plus 6. So let's try to now simplify. So 5 will go with 6, and 2 root 5 will go with 3 root 5. So 2 root 5 plus 3 root 5 is like 2a plus 3a, because root 5 is common, which will give you 5a, but now a in our case is root 5. So we shall have 5 root 5. Then 5 plus 6 will be 11. So we have the numerator there. The answer to the numerator is 5 root 5 plus 11. Now let's go on to the denominator. Denominator is root 5 minus 2, and we are multiplying that by root 5 plus 2. Just like you've done in the previous numerator side, we shall start root 5 multiplied by the whole of the second, which is root 5 plus 2. Then we have now minus 2 multiplied by root 5 plus 2. So we try now and open the brackets. Root 5 times root 5, that is 5 without debate. Root 5 times 2 will be plus 2 root 5, minus 2 times root 5 will be minus 2 root 5, and minus 2 times plus 2 will be minus 4. So let's try to simplify. Let's try to simplify this. So 5 minus 4 is 1. 2 root 5 minus 2 root 5 will just cancel. So we shall just be left with 1. Now, the last thing is now numerator over denominator, and we have the answers for both. You saw the answer for the numerator is 5 root 5 plus 11, and the answer for the denominator is 1. So when you simplify that, you can clearly see that this is 5 root 5 plus 11. But then we go back to the question. It says we give our answer in the form of a plus b root c. So the answer therefore will be, we shall start with 11. So 11 plus 5 root 5. So that is the solution for question number 1, KCSE 2019. We shall be doing odd numbers, so I'll skip question 2, go to question 3, then probably question 5, like that. Then later I'll come to question 2 in that order.